all those places. Places we played. I remember we played in, it's called Horseshoe Ranch. You never heard of that. It's way out in it's a dirt road. We played there that night. Next night we played in Comababi. It's on the Autumn Reservation too, and we played all night too. All night. And the next morning we went to Florence and we played there all night again. But we're having fun. And the gas was cheap then,
and they were a very popular band, and they did play all over the whole Autumn Reservation, probably hit almost every village out there.
They used to have the chicken scratch dances here in the back. As soon as they saw Joaquin was playing, that was a come on right there. Mexicans, whites, all of us, just everybody loves chicken scratch.
it's the audience, the people. They really, really took us up there.
A lot of people grew up knowing the music as chicken scratch. I understand that the term comes from the fact that in the old days, all of them used to kick their heels up, and so from a distance they looked like chicken scratching. People off the reservation started calling it that, but eventually people inside started calling it that. But a lot of people call it Waila, have always called it Waila, which comes from the Spanish word baile, to dance.
The trumpet. Oh. That's how we used to play, like that. Way back with the bass fiddle, violins, guitar. Two of my brothers went to St. John's Indian School, boarding school. So I followed them. I went and, oh man, I was really homesick. Man, because I never been out, and I spoke a little bit English, very little.
I went to a parochial school in near Phoenix, and that's where I had joined the music classes.
So they had marching bands that had drums and bugles and woodwinds, and that's where all of them learned to play those instruments and then began incorporating them into Waila music.
This is 1963 at St. John's Indian prom.
I was 1 year old then. And growing up, I remember a lot of these days when they just set up over at my Uncle Fernando's house in Covert Wells, and they practice out there. I remember the first time I played guitar, too, was in Florence. We were playing at the American Legion, the Joaquin brothers, and my dad, he called me up there on stage. He said, "Get up there, you can play one." So I know we played a song called Las Mañanitas, and he was down there below yelling, C, G, G7, F, telling me where to go. And that was neat to get to play in front of a lot of people. It was fun. I was probably 14, probably about 14, yeah.
I was about 13 years old when I actually started playing with the Joaquin band, my uncles and my brother. Started off with drums at that time, and I'm still playing drums.
When I was in Cover Wells, when I was a small boy, we came to town one time here in Tucson, and I bought a harmonica. When I went back, my mother found out I bought a harmonica. She scolded me. She said, you need to buy some blankets and some socks and all that stuff. And, you know, in those days, you don't talk back to your parents. So I didn't say anything. I just put my head down. And little I know that this is going to take me to Carnegie Hall. We packed up and then we went.
We stayed there for about 3 days and took our families, our wives out there, and we really had a good time.
Oh, it was really a whole family trip. 15 to 17 people went. It was fun.
Response we got from the crowd was really great. Like I said, you couldn't see anything beyond the 2 rows, but they were out there.
When I found out that we were going to play up there, it was a good feeling. I mean, you know, you couldn't believe it.
It happened, and it's just something I guess we deserved for being good people, like, you know, the family, the Joaquin brothers.
That was really something that, It just so happened that Angelo Sr. got sick after that big performance.
Yeah, once in a while when we do Southern Scratch play on the west side of the reservation, usually come by in the morning and stop by here and visit a little bit with him.